When I first saw you, it made me feel, right now, making me feel like I've got the best family in the world. You're just the best.
Yeah, so in 2009, we found out that we couldn't conceive children naturally. So we did, we got straight in touch with Safa. The next thing we know, we had an amazing social worker.
Essentially, we took it right back to, this is us, this is who we are. And then Safa worked with us to say, well, how can we help you? And they sort of just led us through the whole process, didn't they?
Yeah, they
supported us from start to finish.
All the way. They supported us emotionally, financially, everything.
With our travel.
Anything we needed, we could have just picked the phone up and Safa would have done anything for us. They were brilliant. We were able to make a really well-informed decision. We had time to go away and research it ourselves, look into as much information as we could about adoption and what the process and the journey was going to be like.
And just make sure it was the right choice for us.
And our families. I found out I was adopted when I was 11. We were a couple that could offer an amazing life to some young children.
It's like an emotional roller coaster, really, isn't it? But that's really, really important because, like you said, it has brought us closer together. You know, we have been through, you know, like we said, a grieving process where you do have to make sure that 100% you're ready and fully invested into that choice. So we definitely, you know, cried a lot and discussed it and didn't agree on things. And then you get to, you know, that helps you to be clear on what you do want.
Yeah, it did cross my mind quite a few times. Is this the right thing to be doing? We are looking, in my role, it was moving every 2 years. We do have to be careful on that side. But I think as soon as we'd met Safa properly, so our social worker properly, and she explained to us, I don't think I thought about it again after that. The joy, waking up in the morning, going, give them a kiss in the morning, and then go to work, and then I come back and they're there waiting for me.
I mean,
it's just absolutely amazing.
It is brilliant. There's like every family, it's highs and lows. It's busy, it's tiring, but then it's fun and exciting all over again. Everything that is your childhood, you get to give that to someone else and relive it.
Living vicariously through the children.
Yeah, that's so true. You know, everything becomes exciting again, doesn't it? And exploring as a family and going on our own journey as a family is just amazing. And we definitely have not looked back, have we? We just think we do feel really, really lucky.
What was the emotions when you first saw our faces?
Wow. Oh my goodness, that's the best question because it was just amazing, wasn't it? Everything that we'd been through, that whole journey was just so worth it.
That first time you looked at me when we were in that little flat and you looked at me and you smiled, everything, that journey just didn't matter anymore. It was done, it was complete. Your little smile flying back to Germany with you in our arms, you were crying and screaming on the flight. You really were. On the plane you were crying and screaming, and I held you and I rocked you and you fell asleep, and Mum and Daddy just looked at each other and we were over the moon, mate. And then with Ruby, then with Ruby, it was exactly the same, mate. That first time that she looked up and smiled at us,
How did you feel?
Journey doesn't matter.
When I first saw you, it made me feel, right now, making me feel like I've got the best family in the world. You're just the best.